So sound for A and B, KEYSHA Fresh, take one.
How does a 5-year-old make a song and get it published? Great question.
For those that don't know, I go by the name of KEYSHA Fresh. I go by the name of KEYSHA.
What's going on? I'm KEYSHA Fresh, hip hop artist, MC, educator. Allow me to introduce myself.
Who's up and coming? Who's got next? This is.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Alright, so y'all know hip hop. And if we know hip hop is about bars. It's about rapping, it's about telling a story.
My kindergarten teacher told us, draw some pictures that represent spring. And I just refused to do it. I didn't want to do it. So she sat down with me and she's like, instead of drawing, why don't you write a song? And so I just kind of started saying these lyrics and rhyming. And I came up with a song called Spring is Coming. And she loved it so much that the next couple weeks it was published in the local newspaper and in the school newspaper. So yeah, that's how that happened.
I got my homegirls with me, and we did some real cool things. It's ladies' night, what? No, it's KEYSHA on the mic. Ain't no need for introduction. I'm just trying to be polite.
The reason that the group disbanded was because we couldn't give it the time that it needed and the energy that it needed. The sorority was really, it kind of grew bigger than all of us.
I rock with the sense when I smell like Olay. I'm fire and ready if hell is Olay. Design if I make them respect it, okay.
But it was kind of hard because we still had our solo careers.
So what you tell us is irrelevant, will be alright.
So that made it a little difficult to, just put the time that it needed towards being in the sorority. It's 3 other people whose opinions matter on a record. So I might say I love this beat, but they might not like it. So now it becomes a whole discussion and, basically having to convince them why we should go with it for the album.
Leave it to me then.
That was kind of the biggest difference for me. But other than that, I enjoyed it.
Keeping a black ball till I'm ready to knock it out. Wine on it, baby, but I don't miss when shots fired. My big brothers and sisters include legends like Dougie Fresh, Mims. I ain't trying to flex, I'm just trying to celebrate.
About to witness something you've never witnessed before.
KEYSHA.
Hollywood Fresh was my very first single. I was 14, 15 years old when I wrote it. I just remember recording it in the studio that I was working out of at the time.
Hollywood Fresh, Hollywood shades, my swag's Hollywood, I'm getting Hollywood shades.
We then took it, to all the radio stations and did the whole works. And then they were like, well, did you get the sample cleared? And we said, oh yeah, I forgot about that. We ended up calling a director, David Cropper, and David actually knew Dougie Fresh. And as you know, the sample on that song sampled Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick's.
Hold up.
So we sent him the song, he heard the song and he really liked it, and he asked to speak to me. And so I remember I was in math class, I was in grade 11, math class. So obviously I'm sitting there with my little flip phone ready to go. And I'm in math class and the call comes. So I literally told my teacher like, yo, I just have to step out and take a call.
Hello? Is that Fresh?
No, it's not it right now.
And he's like, yo, KEYSHA, real cool. And I was so nervous speaking to him. And, he said, I really like the song. He said, a lot of people asked me for this sample, but, I really like what you did with it. So not only am I gonna clear it for you, I'd like to invite you to New York to shoot the video in Harlem. We had Mims pull up, who, sings This Is Why I'm Hot.
I was blessed by this guy's presence right here.
I'm hot cause I'm fly, you ain't cause you not.
Hank Shockley from the Bomb Squad came through. Just so many historical people just came through to support me, and it was a cool vibe. From there, just the momentum, again, I went by KEYSHA at the time, and I just remember that whole day he kept saying KEYSHA Fresh, so that's where the Fresh came from, in KEYSHA Fresh. And so that was really cool. A lot of people don't know, I was certified at playing darts and steel pan. I was in a steel pan band when I was 9, 10 years old, and I played basketball pretty much my whole life until I injured my knee.
New pair of kicks like every day.
I love collecting sneakers. Sneakers is a big thing for me. It's just part of who I am. So I have a whole, they call it KEYSHA Sneaker Museum. So it's a whole room just dedicated to sneakers. Some people like to collect paintings and sculptures. Sneakers are a form of art. And I like the stories behind a lot of sneakers. And I always try, when I go to a different state or country, I try to buy a pair of shoes from that place. So yeah. Make sure you guys check out my album, Pretty Boys Break My Heart, out now everywhere. Make sure you check that out. Make sure you check out the Cathedral. That's also out everywhere, featuring TONA.
Some of y'all favorite MC is me, see. I rearrange your mental, it's what I do. I rearrange the rental, swerving off boot.
Follow me on social media, Free KEYSHA, FREEKEYSHA.
It's been a plot for years, here's 400 ways to stop me. Martin Luther King, I'm taking shots at everybody.
What's good, everybody? I'm KEYSHA Fresh, and I just introduced myself.